So welcome to your custom deep dive. Usually when we picture armor, we think of like something solid,
Yeah.
right? Like a steel plate or a Kevlar vest.
Right, like something where an attack just bounces right off of you.
Exactly. But step into our modern landscape with group chats and office politics and social media, and, well, that physical armor is just totally useless. We're dealing with invisible attacks,
Yeah.
this relentless wave of rumors and bad news.
Yeah, it's incredibly exhausting.
It really is. So our mission today is exploring how to actually anchor your mind against that kind of emotional burnout. We have two really fascinating sources for this. We're looking at a deeply personal journal reflection from July 8, 2026, paired with the ancient wisdom of Psalm 112.
Well, jumping right in, the journal author really zeroes in on a very specific and draining experience. They found out someone has been persistently speaking against them.
Oh, man. That is just the worst feeling.
It really is, yeah. And their initial reaction is to just try and brush it off, which, I mean, that's the default human defense mechanism, right?
Right. It's like what I call the windshield effect. Like a tiny rock hits your windshield and leaves this small chip. You think you can just ignore it.
But you really can't, can you?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Because the real damage isn't just the physical crack, it's the psychological weight of it. Every time you drive, your eyes just dart right to that chip, and the author gets caught in this awful mental loop.
Bouncing between resentment and, like, self-blame, I think.
Yeah, exactly. They're thinking, like, I wish they would just trust me, and then they pivot right back to, wait, is this happening because I am actually lacking in some way?
And that attention right there is exactly how peace of mind just shatters. Because focusing on the rumor actually, like, rewires your brain to scan for more negativity.
Wow, so it spiderwebs out just like the windshield.
Precisely. I mean, our sense of self becomes anchored to highly volatile things like other people's opinions or just our illusion of control. And when those get threatened, the emotional fallout is exhausting.
Okay, let's unpack this. The author realizes they are in this downward spiral and actually pivots to Psalm 112 to find like a structural fix for that shattered windshield.
Right, and Psalm 112 has this fascinating line, verse 7. It describes a righteous person who is not afraid of bad news. His heart is firm, trusting in the Lord.
A firm heart. I really like that.
Yeah, and the text sharply contrasts this with people who base their identity on temporary things. It says those people see the righteous, become angry, gnash their teeth, and melt away.
Melt away. That's a pretty intense visual.
It is. But notice the mechanism there. The righteous person is not immune to bad news.
Right. The rumors still hit them.
Exactly. The rumors still hit, but the person doesn't melt away because their psychological and spiritual foundation is entirely external to the attack. I mean, when your core identity is anchored in an unchanging absolute, which in this text is God, a rumor about your character doesn't threaten your actual existence.
Okay, wait, let me push back on that a little bit.
Yeah.
It sounds great in theory to just, have a firm heart.
Sure, it sounds super easy on paper.
Right. But how do you actually do that in the moment? Like when the rumors are loud and you were already just so weary and exhausted, you can't just flip a switch and declare, like, okay, my heart is firm now.
No, you definitely can't. And that's exactly the wall the journal author hits. They realize that a firm heart does not just spontaneously generate when you need it.
So what does it require?
It requires active daily discipline. The author points out that the text outlines a specific regimen for this. It means intentionally fearing God, meditating on his word, and practicing justice.
Oh, so it's about recalibrating your brain's threat detection system before the rock even hits the windshield.
That is a perfect way to put it. By meditating on something much larger than yourself every day, you shrink the perceived size of the rumor.
And practicing justice, like doing the right thing consistently. I guess that builds an objective track record of integrity, right?
Exactly, and that track record makes it so your own internal self-blame can't easily dismantle you. It's trained resilience.
So you're consciously deciding where to drop your anchor every single day. That way, when the storm actually hits, the boat holds.
Precisely.
So for you listening, think about what kind of bad news or criticism is shaking your own windshield today. Like, where is your anchor dropped right now?
Because we actually have a choice in that.
We do.
Yeah.
And there is one final detail in Psalm 112 that completely flips the script on how we protect ourselves. It says this fearless, firm-hearted person also freely gives to the poor. They are deeply generous,
Wait, generosity as a defensive strategy?
Yeah. It forces your focus entirely outward. When you practice radical generosity, giving away your time, your resources, your grace, you're actually starving the ego of the oxygen. It needs to worry about personal criticism.
Wow, I never really thought of it that way.
So the next time a rumor threatens to splinter your peace of mind, maybe the best defense isn't building thicker armor. It might just be opening your hand.
That is definitely something to mull over.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining our deep dive today, and we'll catch you next time.